Hey, what's up, everyone? Feel free to join, man. Yeah, very sleepy, by the way. Yeah. Welcome to my world. All set. Is my voice is clear? Yep, think so, but there's no one to confirm me that. It's okay. Very sleepy, man. So tired. Coca-Cola advertisement. It's not really. Hey, what's up? Knock knock. Who's there? Sagar. Hey, boss. Hey, man. What's up? So you're enjoying football, man? Today I finally started watching this. At the evening time we did a live streaming. I think you were also part of it. I think you were there, right? So was doing it, conducting it in Hindi, but now it's my turn. So what's up, bro? What you doing? Yeah, three people have joined. Hey, 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 hey. Hello, everyone. Please feel free to say hello. Very sleepy, man. So little commercial break, Coca-Cola commercial break. Okay. No, bro, I'm not watching. You don't follow football, bro? Even like I think it's my first time that I'm watching this match. Today is like Al Halil Al Hilal whatever versus some Brazilian club. 24 people is here. Hey, hello everyone. Feel free to share your name, man. Don't be a stranger. Okay. So I do watch, but rarely. Okay, it's okay. Even myself, no, I don't get time to watch, but sometimes if I get time, then obviously, I hop in and enjoy a little game of football. But mostly, Spider is back. See, what is that, man? Man, don't you ever sleep, man? You are everywhere, man. Spider. Someone from Russia. Hello, Russia. Hello, hello. Placebo, placebo. I think that's how you say it, right? But unfortunately, I don't understand Russian. Phantom. Hey, Phantom, man. Welcome back. It's Ronaldo's sign. Oh, okay. I watch local football match. Yeah, that's good. We should support our local matches as well, man. Back when I was a child, I used to watch a lot of local games, football games. Which local club do you support? Okay, yeah. Yes, I can see he's a Ronaldo signature. Hey, Phantom. Hi, Phantom. What's your name, Phantom? Ah. So far, there is no score, man. I'm waiting. At least I'll witness one goal. Doesn't matter from which side, because I don't give any importance to this FIFA World Cup, and it's none of my business. Like I don't have any favorite club so far, man. I used to support. I don't know, man. long ago. Maybe Real Madrid when Kaká used to play, but now I don't. Kumlung FC, and like they're good team or what? Like they're good team. Man, this weather is it's too exhausting these days, man. So what do you guys want to talk about? Someone got injured, man, and the referee just showed yellow color, man. Yeah, yellow card, yellow card. Okay. Yeah, at local level they are good enough. Okay, nice, nice to know that, man. Okay, yeah. So what do you guys do? Like, what do you guys watch? Basically, what's your favorite things to binge watch, man? For me, I watch a lot of YouTube mostly. Mostly I watch travel vlogging and food cooking videos. I'll okay, gaming said yes. Hey, 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 man, what's up? Welcome to the channel. What's your name, bro? Six people are here. Hey, hello everyone. Please let me know your name and where you're from, um, so that we can connect. I'm a little sleepy, man. I don't know why I'm so tired. Although I haven't did anything apart from doing conducting live streaming here. Earlier also I did a live streaming today. I normally don't do at the evening time, but today I was with my friend Abhishek, man, and we had a very good talk. I think Sagar was there. He saw us conducting live streaming in evening. And we did it in Hindi, man, so that uh, it was very interesting. We started roasting a lot of things, man. We started roasting, and we're speaking about real topics, and it was really interesting. Whenever Abhishek is there, man, things goes better, interesting. Really enjoy that person's conversation, man. He was driving and also like showing his country. Very interesting it was. Okay. Oh, they almost scored, man. Almost they scored. Sagar said, I watch MMA matches, play Clash of Clans, and play guitar. That's my most regular basis. That's nice, bro. That's nice. And I need to edit my vlog, man, but feeling really, really lazy, man. Today, I don't know why, It's just that I got addicted with this live streaming, feeling little lazy to edit my vlog. But my next vlog will be about my last day in Thailand, man. And it was more like pros and cons, talking about why and why you shouldn't visit, more like why you should not visit, and how much that country has changed after COVID and all. And it's like little bitching session, man. I'll be very honest, man. There are mosquitoes today. I don't know why, man. I think I kept my bathroom's door open. I think from there some mosquitoes have entered in my room, and now they're making me dance, making me move. So next video will be kind of interesting, it'll be like a storytelling. Yeah, I've already uploaded. No, I've already downloaded the clips from a GoPro, and let's see. Sagar, do you want to see my camera? See, I think everyone is pretty much busy. Let's see. If anybody wants to see my camera, yes, bro. He's okay, sure, man. It's right here behind me. There is a drawer, and that's my camera. This case is new, and also this carabiner. I have purchased it. I think a few months ago, but the camera is pretty old, man. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna invest because YouTube haven't started paying me, so I'm not gonna spend any money, on a new camera. This is the one that I use. It's very old camera though. I purchased back in 2019, but it's still working fine. Just got little scratch here and there, like little scratch here. But I can obviously change the tempered glass. It's GoPro, bro, and little broken from the switch. I think if there is any kind of repair shop, I can easily change this skin, upper skin, man, and then it'll be good to go. It's GoPro 7, bro. 7 Hero Black. Yep, it's GoPro 7 Hero Black. It's really handy, man. It can go underwater as well. I think till 8 foot, 8 feet, if I'm not wrong. I think it can go underwater without any case. But I took it underwater, but I always used a case. It's not Hero 7, if I'm not wrong. It's Hero 7 Blue. Check Hero 7 Black. It's Hero 7 Black, man. Check. Yeah. It's very old, man. It's really like 6-year-old camera. But it's working really fine, man. It's working really fine. I don't, put the battery inside, if I'm not using it, because it may can damage the camera. Actually, I lost one of the batteries, because I kept it inside, and I don't know why it popped off, and I had to, like risk it. But luckily, I thought that my camera would be broken here, but luckily it didn't damage anything inside. But old battery was broken, man, inside. And so after that, I don't keep my battery inside. I keep it outside if I'm not using it for the long time. Yeah. Which camera you thought this will be? You thought which camera, man? But I'm facing few problems with the GoPro, man. First of all, the audio is, not good because of that. Because GoPro doesn't allow any external microphone, man. It's like a big hassle. You have to have one adapter which can goes from there. Like at that time, having GoPro is something another level. Flex in Tripura, yeah. But I wasn't in Tripura back then. Back then, I was in Goa. Yeah, but I bought it when I came back in 2019 from Goa, like for a few months. I think I got it back, and yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, okay." Some of the people, some of my cousins, they were like, they thought that it might be, fake brand. Like I was like this type of mentality they have, man. They cannot, you know, appreciate anyone's success, and they like said like, "Is that a real one, or you just bought a fake one?" I said, "Bro, I don't I don't bluff like you, motherfucker." Yeah, my own relative said that. I thought DJI, okay. And DJI is doing good, man. Like I've seen their new camera. You can attach here, you know, and it's not that even expensive, man. DJI is not that expensive in compared to GoPro, man. Yeah. My own relative said that I maybe, using a fake brand, like fucking assholes. Fucking assholes, man. Carabiner. You know what to say, man. When your own people, criticize you or doubt at you just because, they can't do the things which you can. There is no way to explain these assholes or to be with them. Yeah. DJI Osmo 3 is something new for bloggers. Yeah, man. DJI, I think there's one more brand, no, model from DJI. Let me show you. I really like that brand, man. Maybe in future I can purchase that. DJI. DJI Mini 3 is really great, man. Osmo, yeah, Pocket 3. Is this the one you're talking about? Is that the one you're talking about, man? Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's a really good camera, man. Really pocket friendly, and the microphone, external microphone is really good. But I have heard that you need to take it, extra. You have to be very precautious with it, like, cause you can damage the camera, cause protection is not that good. That's what I have heard. I haven't used it. Although I've seen people, carrying this camera, like in Vietnam and Malaysia, I've seen people who are using that camera. But personally, no, I don't dare, cause I'm not good with the stuffs. If it falls once, if it slips away from my hand, man, it'll be broken, man. And with the GoPro, one thing is good that you can drop it. I have actually dropped it once or twice. Nothing happened. I was scared for a while, but luckily, camera was okay. Very sleepy, bro, man. I don't know what to do. Fuck. There's the reason, I didn't start editing, because if I start editing, I knew that I assumed that I had a vivid imagination that I'm gonna sleep. So I said, like, start live streaming. I will be, talking with you all, and my sleep will be gone. Bro, my chat might reach out to you late because, bro, my chat might reach out to you late because I didn't have here good enough 5G. Okay, okay, okay. I understand, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Don't take pressure, man. It's okay, man. Take your time, man. Take your time. There is no such thing that you need to be in rush to reply to me. I totally understand, man. Thanks for letting me know, though. Ah, man. So tell me, like, how's your other things going on, man? Like, have you proposed your crush? I became a love guru, man. Love guru, man. Love guru. Blogger, say love guru. First, I try to be martial artist, and then, sorry, musician, martial artist, blogger, now love guru. Oh my gosh, very, very frequently, I'm changing my, character. That's really, a literally politician. I'll be like a politician, man. This will be my sign, GoPro sign. Vote for GoPro. Nah, bro. Charles loses. That's so okay, 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 okay. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, I thought maybe anyway you'll propose her. But it's good, man. Take her on a date, bro. Without proposing to that person, just say like, let's go out. Let's go out for a cup of coffee or any places where you guys hang out normally. Just go out, man. First, try to know each other. Then you propose. That's what I would normally do. I never propose to anyone, man. I think last time I proposed it was back in 2014. I think you will be like 10 years old back then. And after that, I didn't have to. I check out girls, like after that, normally they're the one like, okay, let's, jump into some kind of, what do you say, disordered term? I'll say disordered term. And I'm the one who's like, no, leave me, leave me out of here, man. Just take her on a date, man. I don't know why people are not dating they're like only dating once they're in a relationship. I don't know why the dating culture is not here. I don't know. It actually saves a lot of things, man. Saves you from toxicity. You know, people are too much busy to be in any kind of commitment, man. That's the problem I see here, man. I don't know why. love guru, professional love guru. और बताओ बच्चों, if you have any love life problem, I'm the one, will, make it worse. I'm not gonna help you, but gonna make it worse. If you have any kind of problem, I'll make sure if you consult your love related problems with me, I'll turn it into bizarre moment. Not gonna solve it, but I'm gonna turn it into problems to a bizarre moment, man. I do the things opposite. Yeah, bro, you're right. Dating culture isn't here. Most of go straight and approach. Exactly, man. Exactly. I don't know why, man. Why? Even like I'm on Tinder and Bumble, and mostly everyone is like that. I wanted to have a relationship or long-term relationship. And some of the people they also write that I'm here for marriage. I was like, dude, if you want to get married, then then tell your parents to get yourself a bride or groom, man. Groom, whatever. Fuck it, man. Think groom. Yeah, but bride or groom, and like just tell your parents or go and make an account in matrimonial site, man. Why the fuck you're here in Tinder and in Bumble, man? What the fuck? You're looking for a wedding in Bumble or Tinder? I know there are like exception cases where people got married through Bumble and Tinder, but it's just the rarest thing, man. Like I don't understand, man. And it's too much of talking, man. Why you guys are not speaking, man? Like, and you know what happened, Sagar? Yesterday, I remember when we were about to end this live streaming, I was and we were actually discussing who could be the person like watching me but not saying anything, like quietly watching me. I actually figured it out, bro. Do you want to know? I think I have already said that in my evening live streaming. I think, yeah, I think I told you, man. Nah, German. Okay, bro, I'm also watching. Hey, bro, where you from, bro? Thanks, man. Don't be a stranger, like just feel free to talk, man. And where you from? Jonahan, right? Goa, hey, man. What's up? Are you Steven's friend or something? Thanks for joining in, bro. Which part of Goa you're from? I used to live in Goa, man. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Nice. So which part of Goa you're from, bro? Okay. I'm in Belgaum now. Margoa. Okay, Margoa. I know. I've been there like not many times. I think a couple of times. Once I was there with my friend, and actually he was looking for a place, a venue to get married. He had a destination wedding, but unfortunately now he is divorced. Don't ask me why. And with him, I think in 2020 I went there. I think three times. Once I was there to catch football match, Brazil versus some other team. I don't remember. It's beautiful place, bro. I like South Goa. Mostly. It's like quiet and really decent place, man. And but mostly spent my entire time in northern North Goa, mostly in Kandlam. Kandlam, I think it's 4 years in Kandlam only. Nice place though. North Goa is also, I think South Goa is like very quiet. I like the vibe in South Goa. So. So have you seen my other blogs, man? Yes, I have on Insta. Okay, thanks. On Insta? I don't upload on Insta, man. I have some reels, but I think you have seen my Insta or just shorts. Okay. If you have time, bro, then feel free to go. Not now, but later, whenever you have time, just feel free to go and check out my blogs, man. Like I made some pretty interesting blogs. I know that there is little problem these days, because I was recording this GoPro like I was showing to my friend Sagar earlier, and I'll be very honest with you, man. Like what happened is, I didn't had any tripod with me, so normally, there is one hole which is for the, microphone, and unfortunately, I recorded my clips, some of my clips like that, so it actually blocked the audio, there's little problem that I'm facing, but unfortunately, I cannot change it until or unless when I'll be out again, I'll be very specific to shoot. But this time I didn't knew it because, I recorded everything and then I came back and now I'm just editing and uploading it. So there are a lot of problem and which I didn't knew it back then. So there are few clips, sorry, few blogs, man. You could have maybe you like, up to you. And I think I have one more video for Thailand. Next video will be my last video of Thailand, and after that will be Malaysia, man. And after that, man, I'll be running out of clips. Sorry, I'll be running out of footage, bro. So I think very soon I'm gonna hit the road again. Let's see, man. Let's see. So what do you do, bro? So you're in also college with Stephen in medicine. Oh, nice. You are a doctor. You're about to be a doctor in Karnataka. Nice, bro. Nice, nice. In medicine. I think you are the one who went back to Bangalore, right, today? If I'm not wrong. Oh, yeah, sometime back. Yes, yeah. You know how I came to know about it? Because I did a live streaming uh, around today evening, and I texted Stephen to join, and he said that my friends are going back to Bangalore, so like I'm with them, like I'm dropping them at the airport. That's how I came to know him. But anyway, bro, thanks so much. So, what do you like to do apart from studying medicine? Music. Oh, you're a player or so you're a producer or you're into what, like what sort of music stuff you do? Composing, programming, mostly playing by the soundtrack. Like you do okay, like you play like backing track on your laptop or computer and you play along with it, play along your guitar with it, right? If I'm not wrong. Mostly I like listen to oldies, yes. The composition correct. Oh, nice, bro. Sagar, bro, do you listen to Creed, to Toto, Chicago, etc.? Okay, nice. I like oldies as well. Like, but Sagar asked you one question. Do you like Creed? I haven't heard it. Okay, nice band. You can try their song. One Last Breath. One Last Breath is there. And Sagar recommend some of the tracks if you know. I think Open Your Eyes. Open Your Eyes is from Alter Bridge. I think. Yeah, I'm willing to give it a try though. Yeah, you're gonna like. It's like hard rock. Hard rock. Like yeah, they're from early 20s and 1990s, like late 90s. But they broke up, man. The vocalist, I forgot his name, Scott something, man. He was too much, into alcohol. So they had a little conflict in their band and they changed this. Yeah, My Sacrifice is also good. Yeah, correct. Yeah, My Sacrifice is also good track. And they changed the vocal player and changed the band name, and now it's Alter Bridge. I think they made a comeback few years ago with the old vocal player Scott. I don't remember his last name, but I don't know whether they're still performing or it was just a temporarily project or something. But yeah, there was one album. He was into rehab and all something like that. That's what I heard. So, and what's your favorite band? You said Toto and Chicago and etc. Like I want to know. Like, I think Sagar is also interested to know your taste in music, man. Hello, my friend. We will meet again. Yes, bro. Like, are you telling this to me or him? I didn't got you, Sagar. Okay. Journey currently. Okay, nice. Nice. Unfortunately, I haven't tried their music. What sort of genre they plays normally? Is that country songs or old school rock and roll? Or what type of genre is it? You to Sagar, okay. Hmm. Let me give it a search, man. Journey is a rock and roll. No, but that's my first line of my sacrifice songs. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I completely forgot, man. Yes, man. Yes, you're right. I thought that you were about to take a leave. Hello, my friend, we'll meet again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I remember. Yes. I think me and John thought that you were about to leave. That's why you were saying this. Yeah. Yeah. Let me give it a search. Journey. Oh, very well, faithfully. Is this the band? Sue, Spider is back. Yeah, okay. Nice, man. Nice. Nice. I was in another live, bro. Yeah, okay, bro. It's okay. Bro, listen to Kiss. They're also good rock and roll band. Yeah, I'm familiar with that band, but I haven't tried them all, man. Like, I don't know why, man. Like, these are like Antichrist, so I don't personally support this type of music. Older channel, my friend, fitness channel. Okay, okay. So we're having our conversation, like we're talking about music and all stuff. I like rap. Yeah, you told me. We know that. And John, like, what's your? Do you play guitar as well, man? Too similar down when you are down, going through a breakup. Luke combos is good. Hits the heart. Nice, man. Music, old music. I like. Okay. What sort of old music, Spider? For me, I think I'm the one who listened to the oldest music which can be ever possible. मेरा जूता है जापानी. Okay. I listen to real old stuff from 1930s, man. 1930s, mostly 40s and 50s, man. I love that era. Even I like started watching old movies such as 1930s and 40s eras movie, Casablanca and all. I really adore that. In guitar, just rhythm, and sometimes I try lead. If you want to learn lead as fast as you can, I think you may be familiar with the pentatonic scale. So learn the pentatonic. Even Sagar, I'll suggest you to do that, man. Like learn the pentatonic scale, man. It'll help you a lot, man. And so many guitar players, such as Keith Scott from Brian Adams. The Brian Adams lead guitar player. He's also big fan of pentatonic scale, man. Okay. Kishore song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most of the Bollywood songs which you adore, Spider, like this, these are all old Hollywood, not Hollywood, Western songs. They actually copied them. mostly like almost like 10 out of 9 songs, they have copied, Kishore Kumar and all, like everybody, like even R.D. Varman, they stole it from Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra. Yeah, yeah, Bollywood always do this stuff. Even that song, that old Bollywood movie song, the famous one, Mehbooba Mehbooba, it was stolen from one Iranian song, I think. There are like nowadays everybody is like making videos about it, and back then obviously people didn't have any, you know, um, internet or facilities to figure it out, and also the copyright thing. Sam, bro, where do you feel most difficult to do solos on acoustic guitar or electric? Bro, I don't feel difficulties because I started playing in 2009, man. So for me, it's like if it's a good guitar, I don't care. But obviously, the strings and the guitar's condition and what do you say? The what do you say that stuff, man? I forgot. When the strings goes a little higher than the fretboard, what do you call the thing? I forgot the term, man. Then it'll difficult. Otherwise, it doesn't matter, man. Which guitar I play, which pedal I'm using. It is always depend on your fretboard. Even they're copying their old music intro. Yeah, exactly, exactly. They're like copying from old music, old songs. Yeah, they're turning it into new songs, making it sound even worse. I know. Action, yeah, action. Yeah, if the action is not good, obviously I'll have problem in any guitar. Otherwise, doesn't matter, man. Or I improvise, bro. Like I don't practice because I've practiced every sort of scale in my life, man. So like when you know the scale, sometimes even on stage, like I just ask which scale it is. They're playing the chords, and that's enough for me to play the solos. Bro, my life is getting serious. I have to do course, and then after that stick to a job. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, you're growing up, man. So you have it. It's gonna be very difficult, even like in next few years, bro. So it is what it is. You cannot help it, man. It's just pressure of going over. I think you were staying with your family still. I think you're lucky that you are staying with your family. Some of us, especially those who are living in a small state, we need to get out of our home state, man, and struggle in the metro cities. And it is like even twice tougher than those who are already staying in the metro cities because you have the backup of your house, so you don't have to worry about your food and rent. For us, three, 4, 5 new challenges of the extra cooking food, getting a place on rent, uh, getting a place on rent, sharing things with roommates, also know how to cook and clean, and then go to office and work, man. So we've been through this thing. When I was 20, I went out from Tripura, like first I was in Bangalore, when I was 17, and then I dropped out, like I said already, then I went to Delhi. But in Bangalore, I used to live with my roommates, and one of them were my cousin. So yeah, bro, respect for you. Thanks, bro. So one of them were my cousins. So like I had privilege because I was living with my elder cousin brother. So like, and they know how to cook. So back then, I didn't had any skills to make food, and it wasn't even a problem for me because my roommates they knew how to cook. So my job was to chop vegetables. So after coming from college, like I used to chop vegetables and all, and then I used to practice guitar. Respect for your decision. But when I went to Delhi, I was on my own, man. So like I have to make food, otherwise I'll go hungry or I have to buy food. Buying food is like obviously it's expensive, but moreover it's unhealthy. First few months, I survived eating from outside, but at the end it'll be like your tummy will be like screaming. Did your career in music? Yeah, I had a career in music. Yes, I was a performer. I was a live performer in Goa. I also taught guitar in Delhi to small students. Yeah, I played also like live gigs and all. So yeah, it is what it is. But that made me who I am today. Like today, after surviving Delhi, I can say I can live anywhere in this planet, man. At least the work hour might be flexible. You have postings from 10 in the morning till 3 the next days. Yeah. Are you speaking to me or are you speaking to Spider, John? I'm not getting. You look like Arjit Singh sometimes. Man, don't. Man, don't curse me, bro. In the fifth year, okay? To you, bro. At least the work hour might be flexible. Which work hour? Like, I didn't get it. Yeah, yeah, job timing was good. Like when I was working in Delhi, like my work hour wasn't even like 10 to 3. Like 4 days in a week. I think yeah, two classes I used to give, but two of them in a different school. So I have to toss in between one place to another within like half an hour. That was okay. I don't have any complaints, like, but like teaching small kids was the worst thing that I've ever did for to earn money, man. It's like really hospital shift spider, bro. Okay, 10 to 3 p.m. I think okay, you're speaking to him. Okay, fine. I thought that you were speaking to me, so I was saying things about my past. Okay, 10 to 10 a.m. But yeah, I was saying at least I don't have any regret, man. That's what made me today. I think I can survive anywhere because I have survived Delhi, man. Delhi is the toughest place on this entire planet, I'll say. Even like I tell this to my foreigner friends, like if you go to Delhi, if you survive Delhi, you can survive anywhere in this planet, man. Because Delhi will make you tough, man. Delhi will make you how to speak, make you how to learn you, make you how to get used to it, how to talk rudely and smile just right after that. John, you're from which country? He's from Goa, bro. Ha ha ha. Ha kya hal hai? Londe. And teaching small kids was a big, tough job, man. Like, don't have any interest to learn music, man. They're just here because their parents wanted to get rid of them for a few hours, man. And it was more like a babysitting, man. And man, my students, they're really cute, to be honest, like, but they're not at all serious, man. Like if I teach someone who is older or like who have interest in music, it's really easy because that person, he's like he knows where he is investing his time in, and he's curious to know about the guitar. My interest is visiting different places. Nice Delhi vibe. Okay, you should visit the healing fields in Cambodia. It would be a good experience. Yeah, bro, I heard about it, but like I don't know it, man. Maybe it'll be like a little traumatizing. I haven't explored Cambodia. I was speaking to one of my friend. Maybe I don't want to say it, but maybe he can get me a job over there. Like he's searching. I don't know. If he can, then probably I'll be shipping there. But as far now, I'm not sure about it. If I shifted there, obviously I'm gonna visit that place and blog around. Bro, can you still rise up back the rock and the rise up back, bro? Still, you can rise up back the rock and roll music in India. You want me to rise up back the rock music in India? I don't think so. It's gonna be possible, man. Why? Because India's industry is tying up with Bollywood, man. No matter how good you are, if you don't have any contacts in Bollywood, man, nobody's gonna give a shit. No matter how good you are, that Girish is doing. Man, Girish have started. You know what? One thing is that like older band like Girish and the Chronicles, Soulmate, Bloodywood, and also Bhayanak Moth. If I'm not wrong, yeah, Bhayanak Moth is there. They actually started it, so they have their underground based, crowd. But yeah, but still, like I don't think so. They're making it to the Bollywood, man. If you don't do it in the Bollywood, I don't think so. You have good chance, man. Bollywood gonna rip you off, man. They're not gonna let you do your stuff, man. You have to do it according to them, and he's doing it good. Yeah, I've seen like they've been to the American Idol, man. That's the biggest move that made. And for music, what I think important. It doesn't matter if you are good or not. Obviously, it matters, but you need to have good PR, man. Like you need to have good PR. Otherwise, no matter how good you are, you're a good player you are, nobody's gonna ever know your work, man. I've seen. I had a lot of friends still. I'm in touch with them. Man, so many people, when I started my journey, there were like many people were like saying these things, like we'll rise, we'll fuck Bollywood and stuff like that. We'll make our own stuff. But thing is that our entire entertainment industry, they are tied up with Bollywood, man. Like it doesn't matter if you're a photographer, dancer, musician, choreographer, whatever. Like at the end, your main source of income, even a makeup artist, yeah, obviously you can do small amount of shows here and there, obviously, but it's not gonna help you to, support your family. At the end, if Bollywood versus PewDiePie, yeah, PewDiePie, I knew about it. Okay, so at the end, you need to go to their industry, otherwise you'll be, you won't be able to feed your family. That's the unfortunate fact, bro. I hate Bollywood. It's very dark, bro. Yes, man. Okay, Sagar, are you still there, bro? Okay. So, John, like, how come you end up being a medical student, bro? It's all about profitability, and at the end of the day, they also have to make themselves a cut. Obviously, yeah, I agree with that, man. Profitability is there, man. You need to feed your family as well, man. As like growing up, like when you're around 18 to 25, it's yeah, you're there, bro. I sent something, check your Instagram, bro. Yeah, parents force, man. I hate it, but phasing through it, okay. I am not gonna comment anything in it, you know. It's good, bro. At least like you're pursuing something, you'll have a backup, man. Cause music thing, is uncertain. John, are you cousin of Elena de Cruz? Yeah. No, bro. And guys, please do not be disrespectful to each other, man. Cause like if you say bad things, like if you started calling each other by name and all, people will get out of here, man. I don't want others to, go away from my channel, man. Yeah. I'm done with this spider, man. Like every day, like he comes here and started, you know, saying things, and because of him, new people are not joining my live stream, man. And this is what making me piss. So do not piss me off until I abuse the shit out of you and make you leave. Yeah, you need to go, bro. Like you're speaking out of context. Like every single night you're coming here and speaking out of context. Like subscribing me from fake channels and also unsubscribing me for next day, and you're like jeopardizing the conversation. Don't do this kind of stuff just to get attention, man. We'll not tolerate this every single day. Yeah, and then I'm sorry to others, man. Those who are like listening to this, you guys should feel free to join. If you guys want to say something, please be like feel free to share your thoughts, man. Now I think he'll be back with his fake accounts, but I'll remove this guy. And Sagar, I made you moderator. Like if you see this guy, coming back and forth with his fake account and saying shit, feel free to remove this guy, man. Because me, you, and John, we're having a really good conversation about music and all, and that guy have no context, but still he wants to utter his, bullshit and talk about unrelatable stuff, man. I am not gonna tolerate this thing every single day, man. Yeah, doesn't even know like he just need attention, man. I don't understand. Like, is he going through a mental phrase or something or what? Yeah, that's the reason, early today, Thanks, bro. Thanks. Got you, brother. Thanks. There's the reason earlier today, me and Abhishek, started doing a live streaming in Hindi. Like we're actually, trashing all those people who are like, being disrespectful, speaking out of context. Tell us something about your special experience from childhood. Really wanted to know about no. Okay, okay, nice question, bro. Thank you so much for asking. No phone era and what inspired you to be a musician. Okay, that's a really interesting question, bro. Thank you so much, John, for asking me this thing. You know what? I'll be very honest with you. I'll be very honest with you, man. So what happened is till 2008, I was struggling in studies, like I'll be very honest, man. I was really struggling, man. English was something, which was like unfamiliar. My English was so bizarre back then. I studied in a school where they taught me few basic things about English, like example, may I go to toilet? May I coming? May I coming? I'm leaving, bro. I'm done. Thank you so much, Spider. Get out of here. Yeah. So what I was saying, yeah. So they taught me a few basic things. May I go to toilet? May I go? May I coming? May I go? Stand up, sit down. Because no, that's only all the things. And I was not good at studies, but I started growing my hair one day. Like growing my hair back in 2008 because that time was the MSD Mahendra Singh Dhoni era, and he just recently won that first ever 2020 World Cup. And obviously, like it was in trending, and I also growed my hair. And one day, evening, I was like, that was the most interesting thing which happened. I was sleeping, man. I was sleeping around at noon, and suddenly one of my uncle, my mom's elder brother, he actually came and he saw that. He knew that I was like struggling with the studies, and I had no interest in studies and all. And he knew that I was around 14 years old back then. Yeah, I got a mobile phone back then. It was from Nokia, and it had like Music Express, with the small VGA camera. And he saw me like I was sleeping. He suddenly said, "He that your hair looks good." Like, and that was the first time someone complimented me because of my hair. Because back then everybody was like, "Dude, you are like spoiled. You like why you are growing hair? It's not uncertain. Your dad is an engineer and all. Like, you should focus in your studies and become an engineer just like your dad." And like everybody, I was very familiar with the criticism, like, and I was like a rebel kid. So he's the one who first time ever complimented me and said, "Your hair looks nice. You know what will look good with it?" I said, "What?" And first I was like shocked. I was like, why on earth he's saying this? Because I was actually thinking maybe he'll criticize me or maybe he's throwing sarcasm at me. And but he said like your hair looks nice. You should what should look good on it? I said, what? Like you should learn guitar. You should play guitar because the guitar looks good with a big hair and all. And I was like, yeah, I want to learn something like that. He said, but what he did is like he was actually showing me a path, man, because he's a teacher himself. Back then he was retired, but he was a teacher, so he knew like which direction he can push me. And he was actually using his psychology to give me a path. Bro, by the way, how many years it took for you long hair? It's like um okay, I started growing in 2008, but obviously, I trimmed. I make it grow. It depends, but I never, make it short. I never make it short after 2008. So this is what happened. So he was actually showing his, sorry, he was actually using his psychology to push me towards to a right direction. And then he said, I said like, yeah, I want to learn guitar. Some of my friend, his name was Tushar Chakma. Yeah, I had a friend called Tushar Chakma, and recently he also started playing guitar. Like I was always like used to see like how he used to play, and all. Like I was more like tempted, like because guitar looks good, obviously, right? So it's look good, it's look cool. So yeah, I said, yeah, I have one friend, Tushar Chakma, and he knows how to play guitar. I can contact with his teacher and all, blah blah blah. And I said, like, but I don't have the money to buy a guitar. But my uncle said, okay, fine, I'll let you buy. I'll buy you a guitar, but you have to promise me that you'll complete, learning it. You'll not quit in between. So give me your word that you're gonna complete learning it and all. And I said, I made promises and all. He said, okay. And he made some phone calls, like next day he came back with like information. He figured out like from where I can get a guitar and like a teacher and like which teacher is good in Agartala, the place where I am right now. And he, my mom and I, we went to meet one teacher, and like he kind of fixed everything. And within a 1 week he bought me a guitar. And my dad was totally against of it, and he was like, he's not doing studies, he's not even studying. Like he's in ninth standard, his boards exams gonna be in next year, and he's not even studying, and why you guys are planning to give him guitar and all. Like he was against of it, but at the end, like he was like okay, and I started learning, and that's how I started playing music. And back in 2015, I met my uncle in Delhi. Like he was visiting Delhi, and I went to meet him. So I asked him, like, we had a very good conversation back then. I asked him, like, how did you make me learn this thing? And because of that thing, because of guitar, that I started traveling here and there. And only because of guitar, man, I started learning so many things, man. And like this will make me a little emotional, I'll say. And I asked him, like, what make you think that I will do good in guitar? He said that I'm a teacher, so my job is like to push people in the right direction. Like suppose like you guys are like a wooden piece to me. It's up to me that if I don't give you a good direction, you will go to fire. It's up to me that which path that you should go. Like that's my job, and I was so touched because of his word. I'm not able to explain it in the right way, but this is what he said. I'm trying to explain here that he knows he's like a carpenter. He knows like which part of wood can go to which place. Like if he doesn't treat us good, if he treat us good, we can become a furniture. If he doesn't treat us good, we can go to fire and burn. That's what he said. Like, and that's how it started. And the next year, I started listening to like when I was like 19 and 20, sorry, 14 and 15 years old. I was like more into hip hop and wannabe stuff and all like. And then, I started listening to Brian Adams. And Brian Adams is the one who actually made me learn English, because I was so touched by his lyrics. I was so touched by his music, not by his lyrics till then. So I was curious to know like what are the things he's saying, and there was no way for me, because like I've said, my school taught me nothing about English. So I was so like curious, like what is he saying in his lyrics? Because I couldn't understand, but the music which he's playing, I was like, you know so touched with by that, so fascinated by that. So I started downloading that lyrics from. I had a laptop back then, compact laptop, and like you were saying, old era. There was no Wi-Fi at my place. Back then there was small thing called dongle. I don't know whether you're familiar with it or not. Like I used to use dongle, to get access with the internet. So I used to download his lyrics and used to read the lyrics and the words which I don't used to understand, I used to translate it with the Google, man. There are like so many simple words that I didn't used to know till then. And one of them is might. I didn't know the word, what was might and what was that supposed to mean. So I came to know about it through Google. What and so many words, new words I came to learn from music, lyrics, and obviously movies. That's how I started learning English. And when I went to Delhi, my Hindi and English, both of them were very weak, and everybody used to mock at me, like, because I couldn't speak, man. I couldn't speak anything. Like if I even say something, like I'll be like, I could understand what they're trying to say, but I couldn't respond them back because I had no confidence, and I was struggling. But the best part about that thing, like these struggles made me who I am today. That's pretty much it, bro. That's the thing. I think I'm able to answer you, man. Like whatever was your answer, I hope that I'm able to give you a little information. If it's not, then feel free to let me know. And Sagar, if you have any other questions, sorry, John and Sagar, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to throw at me. Bro, by the way, how many years it took for you? Okay. Man, your uncle is like what? Dash Rajat Manji. Who is that guy? He moved you like a mountain, man. Oh, okay, okay, I know who is that. The Mountain Manji, I think that the movie. Probably, yeah, yeah, yeah. He moved you like a mountain. Wish you had a mentor. Wish we had a mentor like him. You're lucky. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, yes, Mountain Man of India. Yes, I am familiar with this man, but I haven't watched the movie, but I know the story. Yeah, bro. He's a teacher, and still, and he's and for me, and he's also a traveler. Obviously, haven't been to outside of this country, but actually, he's like a saint. He's a saint. He devoted himself to one Hindu god, and he's actually a saint. So he haven't got married. Don't have any children. He's the older, and Sagar, you should know that my uncle he's fluent in Kokborok, man. He is very fluent in Kokborok because when he used to teach, and he was a teacher, Bengali teacher in a government school, and he actually had postings in a lot of tribal villages, and he can speak Kokborok fluently, man, fluently, and also my grandfather can speak Kokborok fluently, man. My mom told me first I couldn't believe, like, really, and then he said, yeah, and my uncle and my grandfather said, like, back then, like when they were like, the place Ompi, right? And John, like, Ompi is a remote town in Tripura, so it's very far, and they had a lot of elephants and all. So it's like, uh, yes, yeah, they have a lot of elephants and all. So my uncle said, like, most of the time, they used to walk, because back then there was no convents and all. So, like, and tribal people, they're so good, and back in 70s and 80s, and if they lost some if they like if it's too dark, then they can enter any tribal person's house, and they can say, like, I just want to spend the night, and normally they can let you stay for free and give you food and all. And that's how hospitable they were. It's like a honeymoon place, kind of, what I hear. Ompi is no, 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 not OT. OT is something else. Ompi is a place which is in Tripura. Yeah, I personally haven't been there. Yeah, my uncle, man. You should meet this character, man. And in 2015, like, when we had our conversation, and that guy is so old, but he have knowledge from everywhere. Like, he's the first person who introduced me to Mozart and Beethoven, man. And I was like, first when I heard about them, Mozart and Beethoven, I was like, who are they, man? Like, I know a lot of Western artists and all stuff like that. And now who is Mozart? But when I started listening to Mozart, man, it blew my mind. Back in 2020, I started listening to Mozart, and during lockdown time, man, Mozart made my eyes open, man. I couldn't imagine Mozart, man. Back in 1800s, I think 1700, he wrote compositions about the cosmos, man. Unbelievable. Yeah. So, any other question, bro? What about you? Like, what makes you pick up the guitar, bro? In my school time, I was known for my singing. Really, bro? Nice. So, what sort of things you used to sing? And John, if you have any other questions related to past and all, do let me know. And I also want to know, like, what makes you start your music, your guitar? Who helps you to pick it up? I pick up my guitar to relieve my stress a bit. That's nice. And who, like, bought you your first guitar, bro? And same question for Sagar as well. Like, bro, like, what makes you pick up your guitar? Like, and how come you started learning? I think you told me that you've been learning guitar from last 1 year, right? Who inspired you to pick up the guitar, bro? I first sang a Kokborok gospel song at 2016. You are Christian, bro? Are you Christian? I thought that maybe you will be Hindu, man, but I didn't know that. Still, I'm curious. I'm not sure. Yes, today's conversations are really getting interested, man. It's much better from like if I compare it to last few days, man. You guys are like really nice, man, and this is really getting interested. No, bro, I'm Hindu, but for me, there is no barrier in music. Nice, bro. Nice, 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 nice. And you should know that I'm Christian, by the way. Mostly, like, you must be unfamiliar that Bengalis can be Christian here in Tripura. I know I get that reaction, but yeah, I am Christian, and I'm the first Christian in my family. And now my mom also started, not started, she started believing in it. It's been 5 years, you know. I actually made her read the Bible and all, and now she goes to church, Cockburg Church. She goes to because there are no Bengali church, you know. So, but she goes to Cockburg Church every single Sunday, and she made a lot of friends, local friends. Now she's learning Cockburg as well. I think she can understand quite a bit after. I think it's been 2 years. She started went to that church in Supari Bagan, and now she is like a little familiar with the language, and she made also friends, and they are teaching her Kokborok as well, you know. And everyone respects her because she's the only Bengali in that church. Nice, bro, nice, nice. So, what makes you pick up your guitar, bro? This okay. Your favorite hymn and why? The meaning that hymn gives you. Okay. Hymn. Okay. I need to Google search that word because honestly, you know, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Hymn is a HYM drive system is a sorry bro, I couldn't figure out the word, man. Can you please elaborate the word? Hymn. What is that? The song played at church. Okay, you mean gospel song. Bro, like I used to go to that church in Bangkok and okay, and they play a lot of Hillsong. I think Hillsong is the band. Hillsong I adore, and there's no such thing as like if I like the song, you know. But I adored their worship team, the way they conduct their worship, and ECV is the church name, and you can also join them for free, man. It's like every just go to their website through Google ECV, and they have free services every week. Okay. Bro, I was inspired by Metallica with the song Nothing Else Matters. Nice, bro. Do you know it's a blues track? I think you really know that. Okay. It's almost 146, man. Bro, it's been 68 minutes, man. I didn't even check the timing, and this is really getting insane, man. Nice, I'll say. Not bad, insane. And what's your favorite song, John? Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're familiar with it. What's your favorite gospel music? Damn, I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, after we throw Spider out, you know, things are really nice and topics are really getting interesting. And as the deer what? Panit for the water, okay? And that old rugged cross. Is that a like a Catholic song? Because I'm really sorry that I'm not familiar with these tracks. Personally, if you ask me my favorite gospel track, I'll say, you know, let me give it a search first. Yeah. What a beautiful name it is. That's the song which I adore. And there are also few Hindi gospel songs out there. You know, hello there, hello Richards, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks, bro. We have actually kicked out Spider, and the conversations are really getting nice today. You know, like we're really having fun talking about lot of nostalgia related topic, and it's really quite good and interesting, man. Yeah, bro, and the conversations are going only about music. Yeah, music, yes, bro. Cause yes, Sagar said that. Ha ha ha, cool. Cause we kicked him out, and actually John is there. Like we are speaking about. Like first we started talking about genres, music, and all. Like, and that guy was like again, like he always interrupt, bring stupid things, like and spoils the entire mood. But today, I didn't. uh, let him waste our time. I told Sagar to block that person, and he did it, man. Now we are having a real good, nice conversation, man. Intellectual conversation, I'll say. And John asked me quite interesting things, man, and he actually made me nostalgic about my past. He asked me like, what makes me start playing? No, sorry, like how did I like spend my time without phone and all, like, and I told him the story like how I actually, started playing guitar and all. Yeah, man, a great day today. Yes. So, how was your day, Richard? And what have you done? Uh, think, I don't know. Today, man, I was thinking to edit my blog, but I was feeling sleepy. So, at the end, I quit. I thought that what, it's better, if I start editing, then I'll be like, I'll sleep away. Instead of that, I should come and have have I should come and speak to you guys and all. Sagar said it's cubes today. It was a good day. Ice cubes, cool dude. Oh, Richard said, ha ha ha, cool. Yeah, man, a great day today. Was cool, dude. Had a blog assignment I had to submit in the morning. Oh, nice. So what are you Are you studying or something, or you're working, Richard? John said pediatrics. John said pediatrics, if I'm not butchering the word, was a day filled with smiling kids. He made my day bright, man. Okay, nice, man. And John, like, how long you've been playing guitar, man? It's a assignment where we get initial marks. Okay, so what are you studying, bro? What are you studying, Richard? Pediatrics is a specialty for a child care. Okay, please enlighten us about it. Going, I'm doing BBA generally. Okay. Hey Abhishek, what's up? Yeah. Hey bro, today's live streaming was good, bro. We really had fun. And you know what? That guy was actually back, but we kicked him off just listening you while driving. Really, I'll say it's a pleasure. Thanks, bro. Actually, some one friend of mine, John, he just asked like what makes me start playing guitar, like sorry, how we spent our childhood and all. You can also answer him, precisely like how we spend our time, without having internet and all. You can also enlighten us, right? Because I actually gave him my version, like how I started playing guitar, and like how my uncle, he actually pushed me to the direction, and you can also share your story, bro. We mostly specialize in pediatric. Okay, bro, you're using a lot of medical term, and it's like a tongue twister for me, man. I'm sorry, I won't be able to read it out. co- oncology, man, tongue twister. Like now I'm feeling like I'm back in 2008, when I don't used to know how to speak English, After reading your comments, man, these are like tongue twister. Rabba. What? 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 Rab. Hold on. Okay. Chronology is cancer. Chronology. I'll have to go for American English classes to this point. And for me, I have to go to, learn the basic English, how to pronounce the ba. Oh, fuck, man. Let me read it out first somehow, and then I'm gonna read the rest of the comments. Rabbi do blastomas. What the? It felt like after trying to read that word out, I need some medical attention, man. Maybe you can give me some prescription, like after reading that, I think that I have some kind of disease inside me. Just a joke, bro. Nothing serious. Well, okay, Richard said, I have to go for America. Okay, I already read that. And Sagar said, bro, GTA, Vice City, and San Andreas are childhood gem memories. Yes, I still play those games, man. I'm an old school gamer, so I do have GTA and Vice City in my laptop, bro. I still have it. I still play it sometimes. Yeah. It's like if I want to learn that word, if I have any kind of fight, if I end up having some kind of fight at the street, I'll use that word. Ra by do blah stomas. And if I'll say it on his face, ra blah 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 whatever, and that person will be like, what the fuck did he said? Did he curse me, or is there a new abuse in the market? And and I'll win the conversation, bro. I can use that word as a self defense, man. What do you say? And he'll be thinking like, is that like he did he curse me to have a disease, or like this is a new kind of slang which is trending in the market right now? And I'll be like, okay, emotional damage. I need to learn that word, man. Seriously, we can use it. We can throw it as like a stone. Boom, boom. Those gamers never aged. The best thing I loved about those games were the raid. I agree, man. Richard, man. The radio, yes. Yeah, man. Even if I wouldn't play out, always have that radio on, the old 80s and 90s radio. Yes, agreed, man. Just put on the radio. Even, you know what? I did, like, sometimes, like, if I'm feeling, nostalgic, or especially it happened with me when I don't have my laptop access with me. So, especially if I'm on the trip, if I'm on my trip or something, I do what I do is, or if I'm drinking, what I do is like I go to YouTube. I put on like GTA 60s and retro radio, radio. I forgot the name actually, the station name, and I listen to that song, man. Their collection, and John said agreed. Sagar said, "Ah, shit, here we go again." Yes, and one of my favorite song from the GTA 5. Sorry, no, sorry, not GTA 5. I think San Andreas is that all my exes live in Texas. That is actually one of my favorite song. I don't know why, and I've started playing that game back in 2008. Like I was talking about earlier, and and that's actually one of my favorite songs. And also like Two Cigarettes and an Ashtray. There are like so many songs of that radio era. I can go on and on. And I really adored the song collection, man. Really, GTA 5, sorry, GTA San Andreas and Vice City have good collections. Even Vice City have like some of them. One Michael Jackson song. Which one was that? Beat It. I think Beat It was there. And also that song called I Just Want to Die in Your Arms Tonight. You must have said something. Yeah, that song also was there. And also Run to You by Brian Adams. The background. song from GTA Racing 2 is so nostalgic. The background song, I think you were talking about the theme song, right? Bro, in GTA 3, there is one vintage song. The name of the song was Dam Maro Dam. I don't think so. This is this is possible, man. I don't think so. You're making thing up, man. You are making thing up. Dam Maro Dam. Bro, I think you played that, cyber cafe. We had a cyber cafe in mind. We had, now we don't have it anymore because nowadays nobody goes to cyber cafe. So there was one cyber cafe, and that guy, I don't know how, man, he put his own personal playlist on GDA, man. Like, he put Bangla songs in it, bro. And like, you can actually switch to Bangla songs while driving a car in GDA, man. Yeah, bro, that's real. I'm not gonna buy that, bro. The solo. John said it's only love by Bryan Adams. It's so good. I think in GD, I think Run to You or It's Only Love. I don't know. I think Run to You was there. Maybe only love could be. It's Only Love. I don't know, man. Was it in GTA Vice City? I'm not sure, but I'm sure that Run to You was there. But yeah, it's Only Love. Personally, I really adore that song, especially the live in Lisbon version. I think you must be familiar with that live version of the Bryan Adams album, which they recorded back in 2004 in Lisbon. And the way Kid Scott played that version, bro, man, that was the epic guitar solo, man. Solo, man. I really say that, like, the way he swings that guitar, man. Oh, that was, I think, one of the best guitar solos played by Keith Scott, man. And that person is really underrated. Nobody knows that guy, man. He's fantastic guitar player, man. Even like he plays with simplicity, but he is a good player. Richard said, um, modding has really become modeling. What modding? What is modding, bro? Has really become common in today's GTS. What is modding? Like, can you please enlighten me, Richard? Man, cheat codes. Okay. Cheat codes. Yeah, I also use that, to be very honest. I cannot be a hypocrite and tell you or give you a speech that, yeah, modding is bad or like I never do it. But personally, I use it. I use it. So yeah, I cannot be a hypocrite and tell you guys lie, man. GTA San Andreas got many classic hip hop songs on radio. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's your favorite hip hop song from GTA San Andreas? Modifying the games, like, where the add extraordinary cheat codes. Okay. Modding means maybe cheat codes. Okay, yes, yeah, bro. I also use them. I also use them. Like, I did use them. Especially Leave Me Alone was my all-time favorite cheat code. Whenever I'm killing cops, who didn't, man? Whenever you are bored, like, you just go and boom, 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 professional weapons, nutter tools, and then leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Personally, I like Ice Cube's song from San Andreas. Okay, but I don't know which one is it. But I'm afraid to play it on my phone right now because it might can give me a copyright strike. Oh, I'll listen to it later then. Abhishek, are you still here? And like, so you're like taking trips right now, or you're just going somewhere normally? I personally like Ice Cube's song from San Andreas. Ice Cube, man, it is making me really curious, man. I don't know. Ice Cube. At least I'll play 10 seconds. I think it won't get me a copyright strike. Okay, I know. Yeah, nice song. Yes, 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 yes. I hear that song as well. Waking up in the morning, something like that. When is the vlog coming out? Probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow, bro. I thought that I'm gonna edit maybe after ending this live stream. I'll at least start editing. And this will, but I was feeling sleepy, so instead of editing, because if I start editing, like I thought I would probably sleep away, man. I slept, so I thought that I better come to the live stream, add some contribution in my watch time. The song Cheek to Cheek from the 1940s. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Billie Holiday and Louis Armstrong played that version. I love that version, which was played by Billie Holiday and Louis Armstrong, man. Dancing cheek to cheek, yeah, man. One of my favorite, man. It's more like, teasing one another's accent. You're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, man, I really love that. I think not Billie Holiday, right? But Louis Armstrong played that. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. Yeah. Dancing cheek to cheek. Man, they played a lot of fantastic songs, man. I love that 40s era, man. Seriously. In the Mood is a musical. In the Mood is a good musical. In the Mood, I'm not familiar with that track. Let me give it a, search. In the Mood, maybe, sometimes it's like it doesn't ring any bell for the moment. Okay, in the Mood. By which artist? Glenn Miller? Oh yes, yeah, I know the track. Yeah, now like when I hear the track. Yes, Glenn Miller. Okay, yes, bro, you have some good music, taste, bro. Are we connected on Instagram? Follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back, bro. I always follow everyone back. Whoever is interesting, I always follow them back, man. Sagar is there. Reacher, Abhishek is also. I met Sagar, Abhishek, and also there's one friend of Steven from like the one who played chess. I think Ayush. I met few days ago in all of them from my live streaming. Also Aditya, I followed everyone. Yes. So follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back, bro. So we can stay in touch. Yeah, Richard asked me that. I think I completely forgot to answer you in a proper manner. That when will be my last vlog? Yeah, my last vlog will be within 2 days, most probably, and it will be the last vlog of my Thailand series. Finally, the Thailand series is coming to the end, and it's more like don't keep your expectations higher, because in that video I haven't showed anything about Thailand. More I was like telling what's not to, or like how much it has changed till the time when I used to adopt that country, 3 years back when I used to live there, my experiences, of my visit, of my staying, in Thailand, and how far it has changed when the tourism is completely back, and how much their, personality has developed or changed, after getting a lot of tourism and all. Like I was actually telling about all my experiences. I was comparing between my first visit and my second visit. I think I am already following you. Really? Can you send me a hi or something, so that Okay, 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 I got a new notification. Okay, is that you, bro? I think it's, yeah, Jonathan Fernandez. Okay, I followed you back, bro. Look, done. I really like the that horror blog, bro. It definitely is worth many views, man. The way it's made, indoor, indoor when. It's not being pushed up properly, man. People love those kind of blogs. Which horror blogs? I think I made three. Two of them were like storytelling, and one were sure, bro. Thanks to you, man. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to thank me, man. Thanks to you as well. So pushed you up properly, man. So Richard, like, which one you're talking about? The one I faced in Sri Lanka, or the one like the storytelling story which I made like last year around June or July, I think July or August, I think I don't know. Which one? Please enlighten me. The hotel one is really deserve attention. Sri Lanka, yeah. Actually, that's like my first time, you know, on camera. I experienced it, and it actually got 1.5 views, and obviously it had a lot of criticism. So many people were criticizing me, telling me that I was attacking their property, small business owner, and all, But also some of the good Sri Lankans, they actually came and said sorry, apologized. Also gave me ideas like I should have complained it to the police, tourist police, because Sri Lanka have special branch such as tourist police who actually help uh, tourism related stuff. Yeah, thanks, bro. Which part like you felt strange, man? It was unexpected, and the most bizarre part, man, which was there, I was just like upset. I was just texting my friend, and that moment something fell down, and the light goes off, man. It was so fucked up. And then the moment when we went downstairs and the dog, started barking, man, that was the most, you know, panicking moment, man. Like, yeah, and now I completely lost it over there, man. It was so cringy, I'll say. Okay, let me give you a little sneak peek. But all my, clips are in that phone, my old iPhone, man, iPhone 8. But I don't think so that I have any clips of my upcoming blog here in this phone. So otherwise, I would have shown you one little clip from my upcoming blog, sneak peek, little sneak peek. John said Sri Lanka has always been complicated geopolitical landscape. Still today, it's in the same pre pre man. Your words are, like I said, like I started learning English now. Now you're giving me English lessons. Pre predicament. Okay, bro. Which route would you prefer to travel through, air or water? Obviously air, bro. Obviously air. But I haven't been on a ship, but yeah, I someday maybe I'll explore ship as well, water as well. But yeah, I don't know how to swim, so for me, if I'm traveling through some ship or something, like it's a little scarier for me, but it's okay. I'm willing to take the risk. What about you? What's your favorite way to travel? Yeah, and about Sri Lanka, man. Sri Lanka has always been a big part of a geopolitical landscape. I agree with you, man. Yes, it has been, ever since, um, I don't like how many years, like I think before, I don't want to mention any political stuff here. When they had conflicts with the when they had the civil war and all, swimming won't help. So yeah, currents will sweep you off. Yes, exactly. I agree. Richard said Ross and Sam. Oh, lovely. Who is Ross now? Who is Ross? Who is Rose? Who is Rose or Ross? Oh, okay, okay, I got it. Rose, Rose. Okay. Na 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 na. Okay, 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 okay. You know that meme, right? When someone was playing um that flute or something, the Titanic melody on that flute, and he played it so bizarre, man. I think, yeah, this will happen if I'm on the Titanic, man. Rose from the Titanic, yes. Rose. I read it Ross, man. Ross omelette. One of my favorite dish. Ross omelette from Goa. And Kate Winslet. Eight what? Damn. Try, try what is churi's puff? I haven't tried churi's puff. Churi's. I think I'm butchering your words, man. I'm so sorry for that, bro. Like you guys continue chit chatting with each other. I'm just gonna go to the washroom and I'll come back, man. I think both of you know each other, so you guys carry on. I'll just be back in few minutes. Nature is calling. But I'll be watching my live stream from this phone, so don't. No, no, guys, it's me from the washroom. It's me, Sam, bro. Almost done, guys. Thanks for waiting, man. It was so embarrassing, man. Seriously. I'm back, man. Oh, for waiting, man. Bro, you want you went to hospital? What? Hospiti. What? Was PTK? Was okay, Richard? I'm not able to read. And- Okay. Thanks, guys, man, for waiting. Don't worry, bro. Miss what? Misturation is natural P. No, bro. I was just, pooping, to be honest. Yeah. Why would I even, No, man. Chill, bro. Okay, let me read. Richard said, owner, welcome to chat, sir. Forgot to mute. Okay, that was me. And that wasn't Spider, bro. As Sam J is my fake account, not a fake account, my second account. I use it to check copyright related stuff. If I have doubt that some songs can give me copyright strikes, first I put it in my this channel, so that if it's there any red flag, my real channel not get harmed. Bro, the way you say what sounds cute. How, bro? How it can sound cute, bro? Please elaborate. Bro, tell us your most stressful in a pickle situation and how you dealt with it. Okay, interesting. Okay, man. Now I have to think. What was my most stressful? My most stressful situation was in Thailand this year, man. Cause and communication and behavior of Thai people were a little strange this time in compared to my first visit. Cause back then everything was a bit smoother, I'll say. Cause people were, like they were okay because they're like less tourism. Cause I went there first time just right after the COVID, so people were much nicer as compared to now. What I've learned so far: don't get angry. So more they're giving you stress, just smile it away. And there are many stories, man. There were like many stories. I'll tell you exactly. I have actually made a blog about it 3 months back. I think back in March, I released that blog. And that day, I was coming from Pattaya to Bangkok, and I was kind of late, and the bus was stuck for an hour in a traffic, in Bangkok traffic, and I arrived at some place around 8:30, and I booked a hotel in somewhere, right somewhere far from the city because that was the cheapest place available back then, and obviously it was like a festive season and everything was Like booked, every other thing was booked or super expensive, and that was the cheapest place. And when I went there, I saw that Thai lady, one old Thai lady was there, and she was so annoying. I'll say rude. I was like, mostly they don't understand English, which is okay. So what's the easiest thing? Like just use your Google Translator. Like everybody is familiar with it. And I was like, said I wanted to book. I have booked one place, and I want to see that room first before I pay. Because normally that's what I do. I always check the room first, then only I decide to stay or I don't or whatever. But that lady, she was so annoying. She was not listening to me. She was just saying, pay me the money," and I wrote it on my phone that I need to see the place. I've translated into Thai language and they don't want to read it. She was just she was just saying it. I said I want to see the room. And normally, with them I speak in a slower tone because obviously it'll be faster. English tone can be little harder. So normally I talk like that to them. I want to see the room first. Can I see the room? And she was like, nah, nah, my. My means no in their language. My. 600 baht, 600 baht, 600 baht. And she was talking to me like this all the time. And I wrote it down on my screen. I just said that I wanted to see the place. And she was like, she's not even looking at my screen. And she was just directly saying it on my face that 600 baht, 600 baht. And I was like trying to explain it, and it took 10 to 15 minutes for me to explain, but she was not willing to understand or even to look at the screen. And at the end, made me so pissed. And I said, okay, fine, I'll not stay. And I went outside of the hotel and I had no idea where to do, what to do. I was panicking in that situation. And by the time it was almost 10, because it was really very far from the city. And it actually cost me 200 baht, around like 200 baht, or maybe more than 200 baht. I don't remember for me. The accent though. Yeah, I can imitate their accent. And trust me, bro, like I don't know why we Indians, like we like think that we don't know how to speak English, and maybe our English is a bit weird, but in Southeast Asia nobody gives a shit. And if you don't understand their English, it'll be a problem to you, and they'll be mad at you for not understanding. 600 baht. Why is it 600 baht? That means 600 baht. 600. And I think Chinese, Russian, and sorry, not Russian, Chinese, Thai, and Vietnamese people, I don't know about Cambodia and Laos. Probably they'll be same. They don't know how to pronounce R. So most of the word which has R alphabet, they'll pronounce la or la, something like this. Even they call Russian, they cannot pronounce Russian. They pronounce lasha, lasha. Every word which has R, they don't know how to pronounce. So they probably will read Richard's name Lachard. That's something like that, man. So it annoyed me. I went outside and I didn't know what to do. I was hungry, like I was like traveling for many hours. I was traveling with the bus. Okay, I was just I didn't know where to go, man. At that place, you can see it on the video, like how much panic and stressful. And every time, I was like taking out my camera. I was trying to explain the situation, and something was happening behind me or in front of me, like something is passing by. Bro, give me Stewie vibes from the Family Guy. I'm so sorry, bro. I haven't watched Family Guys any single episode. I don't know who is Stewie. I think it might be the yellow guy, big yellow fat guy. I think if I'm not wrong, but I haven't watched anything from that cartoon or anime. You know. So the kid, no, obviously. Oh, okay, 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 the kid. Okay, I've seen like yeah, but I'm not familiar. With the football head. Yeah, yeah. I think I've seen their faces, but I'm not familiar with how they, maybe some other character which is familiar to me, I can try to imitate. So I was sitting at the street and trying to figure out what to do, like, and I was speaking with my friends, my British friends. They said like they're gonna go to Surathani, which is in the southern Thailand. First, I was in panicness. I decided that I'll go to airport first and book a flight ticket and I'll stay at the airport for the night because I didn't have any place to stay, man. But in panicness, I booked. a flight with the wrong date, man. Like, yeah, booked a flight from 27th January instead of December, 27th December, man. 1 month ahead of that time. But I didn't notice it. And later I realized I was just about to book a bike ride to the Dongyang airport. But at the end, I saw that my flight ticket is in the next month, man. Sagar, haha, same as Stewie's mom, Louise Griffin sound. I haven't watched that, bro. I cannot make it. So, in panicness, man, I had no option. I booked a wrong date flight ticket, and it cost me 3,500, man, for no reason. And I had to cancel, and it was not refundable, man. And I had nowhere to go. I was sitting, like trying to speak, but there is like some kind of noise, like bike noise, or someone is yelling in front of me, and I was not even able to explain the things. You can exactly see it in my blog, man. And at the end, because thanks to my British friends, they helped me to find one hostel, and I reached that hostel around 11:30 or 12:30, I think. 12:30, I think, yeah, at night. It was like a prison room. We named it prison room, man. Yeah, otherwise, I would have spent the night at the street, bro, at the street of Bangkok, man, like a homeless guy. And I was actually sitting like a homeless guy, Just one day ago, I was in Pattaya. I was, sipping cocktail in a bar, listening to jazz music. And the very next day, I was sitting and having food at the roadside, bro, just at the footpath, bro, like a homeless guy. That was the most bizarre, stressful thing which I ever came across till now. I'll say. I think I have answered you, man. Like, hopefully. I think Richard has seen that blog, if I'm not wrong, right? But Sagar and John, I think you haven't saw that because it was like 3 months older video. So maybe you guys haven't saw that video, I think. Sagar, have you seen any of my blogs yet? Or you're just like enjoying my live streaming every night? And the very next day, you know what happened? Very next day, me, my friend, my British friends, all of us, we became homeless because there were nothing. Everything like they have like 5 stars and 4 stars, which was like 27, 18,000, 27,000, 23,000 for a night. And obviously, like nobody who's like backpacking will ever go with this option, man. Like nobody will do that. So like we were sitting at the street, bro, like looking for places. Three of us are like looking for places. I can show you that blog, man. Like that was one of the interesting blog that I have, not interesting, unfortunate and more like, and that made me so strong, man. Like what an adventure, bro. I'm just with your live stream. Good enough communication here. Okay, bro. But if you have time, then do watch my videos. My videos are much interesting than this live streaming, I think. Here's a question that might sounds very weird but crazy. Sure, go ahead, Richard. Shoot. Till then, yeah. This was the blog, man. This was the blog. Come on. Till then, I'll like. Yes, bro. I will. Sure, bro. And that was the blog where I became homeless in Bangkok. Yeah, this was the blog, man. And I was sitting there on the street, having my food. As you can see it here. Man, what an experience. That night, first, like I was like laughing, like I was laughing because I was thinking, yeah, it's a good blog, something interesting is happening. Otherwise, when I was in Vietnam, things were smooth, man. Every day was like, I was having a lavish life. I was going here and there, sipping cocktails, going out with, Sophie. Would you ever, just now when I named her, okay, you put out Korea. Would you ever plan on going a blog in North Korea? Few days ago, I was looking for a flight to North Korea. Actually, I have plans to go to North Korea, but not now. Not now, because now I'm still, started doing my vlogs. This will be obviously very risky for me, because I don't want to risk myself. Because in terms of getting success in less timing, I may end up in a bad place. This is what happened as well, like in also in Kolkata, man. Because I was watching like Mohun Bagan and Bangalore FC's game. I went to shoot, and I was in trouble, man. I was almost about to get beat up by the local fans, bro. Because that's what I've learned. Like for short term success, not short term to get success in short term, man. I'll not risk myself, man. Because still, what, I'm learning stuff. Uh, so it's better to learn slowly instead of getting myself into trouble. We are in a wartime, though, not suggested. Yes, exactly, exactly. Now, when I went to Thailand for the first time, things were really smooth back then because everybody is like, everybody was so normal back then. But even this time, like, there is some kind of hate. I've told these things to my mom when I came back, because people, like obviously there are a lot of shits happening in UK, France, Germany, and because of that, especially when we go around the countries, like especially in Thailand, in Vietnam, everything was fine to be honest, but in Malaysia and also in um, Thailand, man, I faced like there are a lot of hatred which is arising towards one another, man, because people, like the way they look, obviously they haven't said anything, so far they haven't said or they haven't abused me anything, but I've seen so many people the way they looked, people have started hating each other. Like John said, we're in a wartime. I totally agree with this, man. I think we're in that era where, like, we're in that era which was similar to 1930s, man. Like, we're living in some kind of era where uh, um, people were facing in 1930s, before the World War II. Because now, people started hating each other. Obviously, they haven't started, poking one another. Maybe this will happen. I don't want this to happen, but maybe there are chances that might can arise as well. Yeah. John said, okay, let me read his comments. Especially the tariffs from USA have hit the South Asian countries here. Yes, I have heard about it. This here, Asian countries hard these few months. Great Depression, 1990. Yes, bro. Tariff has, Donald Trump, after when he came back, man, things started, falling into pieces. I feel like, but obviously I don't talk about geopolitical stuff, but there are little hatred which is spreading across people, man. I don't know why, man. But first time when I was there, things were very normal. Like no matter what skin color you have, people are normal, man. Especially those who are traveling, mostly mostly travelers. They're not racist. That's what I obviously if someone have hatred or racism inside, obviously you'll never find out. But normally, at least, outside they people normally act normal, but now things have started changing. Even like people are giving looks to a lot of people, man. Obviously, especially in Thailand, Indians are also going there and spreading their shit, which is you cannot deny that part. And personally, I've seen a lot of scams in Pattaya. And Pattaya, mostly the worst scams are going through by the Indians as well. I have already made videos about it. Dude, definitely got to watch Trump and Elon Musk fighting through Twitter tweets. Bro, to be honest, I don't even look for news these days because it makes me depressed, man. And I don't, I don't feel like that. Look, so I wanted to add something to John's early question that what was the stressful? Yeah, in Kolkata also there was a situation which was the rise. What happened? I'll tell you the story in very few short words. You can, if you want to go in more depth, you can always watch my video and figure it out. You can get the story. What happened is, I spoke to one local YouTuber from Kolkata. Like he makes videos about football videos and all. Like obviously, football have a lot of crowds, so I thought that I'll go there and I'll make some football blog and I'll gather some fan followings and all. What went wrong? It happened in the very last day of my trip. So I was in rush because I after that day, I had a flight to Agartala, And I knew that once I'm here, I won't get any content or something. So I was in rush, I was pushing myself to make videos and all, like to make it better and all. So I spoke to one of the local Kolkata's boy. He's a blogger. He's had, I think, around 100K, something like that, or I don't know, in thousands maybe subscriber. So he's kind of big and famous. So I spoke to him on Instagram, and he told me like where to get the tickets from the ISL and all, and I went there. I actually got a ticket in his corner, but that's actually the home crowds place, and worst type of crazy, crazy fan bases people, Mohun Bagan's the crazy, and I think Mohun Bagan's fan base is really crazy. Even Sunil Chetri himself told about it. Like when he used to play for Mohun Bagan, and if they lose any match, they used to throw stones and all. But when he was playing for Goa, Goan people are chill. They're like chill. If they see you on the street, they're like, hey, Sunil, kidhar ja raha hai, kaisa hai? They're like this. But in Kolkata, it's in different level. But I was not aware of those things. I went there. I saw one guy. He was painted himself with the green color, the Mohun Bagan color, and all. Like he was chanting for his team. And went in front of him, and I said, and he said, "Joy Mohun Bagan." I said, "Yeah, Joy Mohun Bagan, not Joy East Bengal." I was about to say that, but when I said not Joy East Bengal, but then he stopped me. Like, Joy East Bengal. You said Joy East Bengal. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. And I was trying to explain, like, bro, I was about to say not Joy East Bengal. I was speaking in English and in Bangla, so there was little fluctuation. So there was a little slip of tongue, and my intentions were to say not Joy East Bengal, man. But he interrupted me and he stopped me there, and he said, "Delete that video, bro. Delete that video, bro. Bro, did you went to Bhutan? No, 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 bro. I haven't went to Bhutan so far. Those who are new, please subscribe. Thanks, man." So he interrupted me, and they started accusing me, "Get the fuck out of here, otherwise you'll be in trouble and all." But I was in rushed, and I was like in the next 10 when the halftime happened, bro, and they saw me and they started abusing me. And one of them, they stopped me, like they were like mob, they're like mob. They stopped me and they were like asking me like, "What the fuck, were you here? From where did you came?" And they saw my this mic, and one of the guy, he was about to beat me up. But one guy, he saw that mic, and he said, "Hey, don't beat." He said in Bangla, "Hey, Marishna, Marishna, mic ache, mic ache." Like that means don't beat him, don't beat him. There is mic. He's recording all those things, and he was like telling me like, "Why you were here? Are you East Bengal fan?" And I said, "Bro, I'm not a East Bengal fan. Not nor I'm a Mohun Bagan fan. I'm flying from Malaysia. I'm just here to make a blog and meet your blogger and all." Like, no. And they were like, "No, not listening to." And I took out my phone. I'd opened my Instagram and I showed like my messages. And till then, police were there. One of the police guy, they saw and they spoke on the wireless, and they they got orders to take me out. And the police took me, and because of the Kolkata police, I was actually, I was able to get out of that situation. And by the time when the Kolkata police were escorting me to the control room, everybody was abusing me. They were saying a lot of shit. It was kind of, but I didn't react, because I know now the police is there, so I got protection. But the police also suspected me. So police there took me to their control room, and there was the IPS officer, and he started asking me a lot of questions, like normal questions. His interrogations were really, really nice, I'll say. He was like laughing, like, "Why you are here? Why did you said that thing?" I explained him like this is what happened, and before I say not East Bengal, he stopped me and blah blah blah. And the police guy was said, "If you want to watch the match, I can escort you. Like, yeah, I can escort you. Don't worry. Feel free. You can watch it from here. I can also give you two constables. And he was really nice. I said, like, "Sir, I'm really afraid because when this match will be over, they can see me outside and they can attack me. So I don't want this. So I want to leave before this match is over." So I left, but they escorted me with their jeep. Yeah, and meanwhile, in between, the cop said like they want to see my phone. I knew that like if a cop can take your phone and he can actually get a lot of data out of your phone within next 5 6 minutes. But I knew that, but I didn't want to piss them off because like they were like testing me because they wanted to they can do some stuff as well. If they would have arrested me, next day I had my flight. I could have been messed up. Kolkata really messed up, man. As of today, it's just declining in terms of their status and economy. I'll come back to Kolkata, bro. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I'll come back to Kolkata. I have to roast this fucking place. Wait a second. So the police, they were like testing me, like, and I was being very cooperative and all. He asked me a lot of questions, and he said, like, from where are you coming from? I said, from Malaysia. And I said, how long you're staying here? I said, I've been staying here for this match for 7 days. And you were like, staying where? Some friend's place? I said, no, I'm staying in hotel. And obviously they got that, like, I have little budget, that I'm staying in hotel for 7 days. Said, you were shocked, like, you were staying in for hotel for 7 days. I said, not just for 7 days. 7 days here. I was living in hotels for last 4 months, man, in 4 different countries. And they're like, oh, okay. So they took my phone number, where I'm staying, my hotel's name, blah 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 blah. I just gave them everything, precisely, without hiding anything from them, and they actually dropped me in front of the gate till I find a ride, and I came back to my hotel. I had my food. I end up my blog there. Next day, these fucking people, these fucking illiterate people. I have a problem with these fucking illiterate people, man. When you don't understand English, no one can help you out, man. You can actually see it by yourself. I didn't criticize anyone. And even the police said, like, if you want to file a case against that guy, the one, stopped you and all, and we can do it. I said, no, leave it. Like, let him go, let him go. Even some of the police were saying, like, in Bangla, they're saying, like, I don't know why these people, make it such a scene. Just a simple football match, man. Nobody gives a shit or something. And so he was like, why is it like they're beating someone, or like harassing someone because of single football match? Doesn't matter whoever you're supporting and all. So I made a blog, and these fucking Kolkata's Mohun Bagan fans, they started abusing on my comment section. You can see it by yourself, and I have answered them single-handedly, every single one, without any abuse. Like, I've roasted them personally, and shut their mouth, bro. Yeah, Kolkata is really messed up, man. As of today, it's just declining in terms of their status and economy. Kolkata is fucked up, man. It's the most, I hate that place. And obviously, after Malaysia, my Kolkata's blogs will be on my channel. And mostly, I have criticized their city, their things. Obviously, there are like good things. Obviously, there are like few good things I have also mentioned. But mostly, I was like criticizing them. It's so dirty, bro. First of all, it's so dirty. As if the law works in Kolkata, we have seen many cases in the past few months. Sadly, it is getting worse. There is no doubt about it, man. It's the dirtiest city, filled with dirty, filthy people, man. I'll say illiterate people, man. Filthy people. Obviously, there are literate Bengalis from Kolkata. They are not even staying in Kolkata. Mostly, they are out of the country, man. Politics, politics. Yeah, exactly. Politics, politics. It's so filthy and dirty, man. Like, even the hygiene, man, they have no terms with the hygiene. When I was having my food, I was I felt disgusted, bro. I felt disgusted, and my tummy wasn't in a perfect shape, bro. I couldn't say those things on my live, on my blogs, man. But every single day, man, I was having some kind of problem with my stomach, man, because of their fucking food. It's so disgusting, man. And hygiene is a big problem. I've been to their famous places just because, to get hype in my video. I was mostly like food blogging there. Do visit it. Kerala, polar opposite heaven on earth. I've been to Kerala, bro. I actually started my blogging journey last year from Kerala only itself. So my first stop was in Kerala, but I don't think so. Polar opposite. Did I visit it or not? Maybe I haven't, because otherwise it would have bring something in my head, and it was so disgusting. All the famous places which they, hype about their food, like the famous Gulbari and famous this and that, it's this fucking disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. It's not worth of trying, man. I'll say, just skip that place, man. There are like, and the city is so dirty, man. So dirty and rusty, man. Man, I don't know why. Man, and I was coming from Malaysia, man. I was coming from Kuala Lumpur. You can see the, transition. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia have the, biggest skyscraper in Asia, man. And coming back from that city to Kolkata was like a huge transition for me, man. It was like a traumatizing experience for me, And because of that silly match, I stayed, and I ended up being in a controversy. But my channel, that video itself got 2,000 plus views and many comments. So far, this was my first, most viewed video in my channel. So yeah, no matter what is the dialogue, whatever happens, it happens for a reason. So yeah, that's it. So I'll end up my story with those words. And thanks, John, man. You're really making this live streaming very interesting, man. Because you're asking me a lot of good inside stories. Sorry, good inside things, and I'm really delighted, man, to tell you what happened exactly, to tell you the story and others as well. And those who are staying and listening to it, man, thank you so much, guys, man. Thank you so much. Well, John, thanks, man. Thanks. I really appreciate this kind of questions, man. Please do ask this kind of question, man. I'll live stream for next 10 hours, man. Seriously, if you ask me this type of questions, bro. Seriously, these are like really interesting. That's the reason that I started doing this live streaming. Otherwise, to talk about the behind the scenes, been a pleasure, bro. Thanks, bro. Pleasure is all mine, bro. Kolkata is fucked up, man. I'll never suggest. And personally, I never liked Kolkata, man. I've been there three times in my life. First time it was in 2006. Obviously, that was I was child back then. I was with my family, and the second time was in 2014, and this year was the third time, and it was a huge mistake, man. I'll only go to Kolkata. Obviously, some just because I'm from here, I have to go to Kolkata because obviously the international airport nearest to my place is Kolkata. Obviously, for that reason, I have to go to Kolkata. Otherwise, for embassies, I'll go to Kolkata. Other than that, I'm never gonna set my foot again in Kolkata, man. Man, seriously, only for visas or airport, man. Only two reason I'll go to Kolkata, man. Otherwise, I won't, man. There is no reason that I'll be staying, man. I really hate that place, man. If anybody is from Kolkata, if you're watching, I don't care. I don't care if my words, poking you or not. I don't give a shit. So, what's your favorite place so far, John? And I think I have already asked Sagar yesterday. Like he said, his favorite place is Guwahati, right? And what about you, Richard? Are you guys still here? Is your name John or Joanne? What's your like? I've been calling you John. I hope that I'm not mispronouncing your name. Richard said those people have that kind of mentality, which is very different apart from the dirty place. Yeah, man. And what I feel, worst about that is okay. I'll answer you back just after reading John's comment. My favorite place to visit would be Darjeeling and Missouri. I've been to Missouri. Missouri is more like a hyped place, man. I didn't like it. I'll be very honest. I was there 2000 in 2015. Pronunciation is fine, bro. Okay, thank you, bro. So coming back to Richard, yeah, bro. And they are nasty, man. You know what happened? One day, I was having one famous Mughlai parota they have. It's really famous, but also in Tripura you can find it. I think Tripura's version was much better than Kolkata's one. Maybe I haven't had it for a good place, or I don't know. You know what? I met one old guy. He is like big Eric Clapton fan. I met him on a jazz bar in Kolkata. And by the way, Kolkata have good jazz music as well. But yeah, I still, it's not worth to visit for jazz in that city. So, and that person said go to Balurhat or something. I don't remember the name. It's two typically Bengali words for me. All the other Bengalis still, it's very typical words. So it's harder. It's really tough for me to, pronounce. So something like that, Balurhat or something. And I went there, and I want to try their Mughlai parota. So I have ordered, after ordering that paratha, I realized the way he was rolling that, bread. That guy was, lying his hand like that, dirty hands. He was just using it like that, and the very next moment he was rolling the paratha on it, and one guy was like chopping onions at the street, and I was staring, I was like, I had nothing to do. So John said, I want to join special academy. Take a guess in Missouri, hence I love it. So, I don't have any clue, bro, about it. I'm sorry, bro. I think it's related to military or something. I'm not sure. Really not sure. So he was chopping onion, and one of the onion fell onto the street, just right in front of my eyes, just on the street where people, dogs, beggars, every sort of things were walking. The onion just slipped away from his hand, and he just took it from his bare hand, and he wiped it on his feet, just right in front of me. He wiped that onion on his fucking feet, not even on his fucking shirt, man. Although even his shirt seems very dirty, not unclean for many years. Seems feels like, but still he chooses his pants to rub that onion, and then he chopped it, and then he was like serving it to people, man. And I was like, and I had no words, man. I was like, what the fuck am I even, And by the time I have ordered that food, and I couldn't even eat it, man, because I was disgusted. And hygiene, I have never, obviously India is not good with their food hygiene and all. I'm familiar with it, but this was, intolerable, man. Like, he didn't even wash it, man. He swiped it on his fucking leg, on his fucking pant, and he chopped that fucking onion and he just served it away. And I was like, bro, man, like I had no words. Like, it's better, like, if you don't eat anything, stop for the day instead of eating this shit, man. Kolkata is nasty, man, nasty, man, nasty piece of place, man. Seriously, bro, didn't experience, bro, I didn't experience Delhi street food more worse. I was in Delhi. I used to live in Delhi, but I'll say, I haven't seen this much of, what do you say? Like, yeah, Delhi have also bad um, uh, street food experience. Mostly they don't cover it up. In my place, if you are eating from a street vendor, they have like glass compartments to keep their food. Although their hands are dirty, obviously in India you cannot. You always have to adjust yourself with it. But yeah, Delhi is like mostly, Delhi have a lot of flies, man. Delhi have the worst flies on this entire India. Like, everywhere you go, it's just filled with flies, flying over here and there. Like, it's like too much. Yeah, but I will say Kolkata is like, I don't know, man. Like, when I was in Delhi, I didn't have any stomach ache or matlab, in compared to Kolkata, I stayed 7 days. Every single day I had stomach ache and I had loose motion. But in Delhi, I don't know, maybe because of the weather as well. I didn't felt that many things. Maybe my guts were better back then. I don't know. In the gullies, yeah, bro, didn't experience the daily super more worse. Hey, bro, I'm guessing I'll take my leave for now. Got my college in the morning. Yes, bro. Thanks, bro, for stopping by, bro, and really appreciate your time here. So I'll see you again, bro. I think most probably tomorrow won't be any live streaming because I'll be editing, and I'll also end up this live streaming in next few minutes. It's been almost more than 2 hours, I think. Yeah. So thanks, bro. Thanks, Richard. We'll see you back. Bye. Take care. Good night. Ciao. Yeah, man, Delhi's food is like, yeah, like they don't cover things. Yeah, that's I've witnessed. John said, "Me too, bro. Got classes too. It was great time. I appreciate it." Yeah, bro. I think me and Sagar is here. I think, yeah, bro. Thanks, John. Thank you so much, man. John and Richard, both of you stopped by and asked me a lot of interesting question, and I really appreciate it, man. So take care, guys. Take care. Yeah, take care, man. Thanks. Really appreciate it, guys. So, Sagar, should I end up this live streaming or stay here for a little bit more longer? You decide, bro. If you have any question, I'm here to answer you. Or if you want me to like end it up, we can do it. Or if you want to ask me any personal questions as well, obviously I'll be there on Instagram as well. You can ask me on my Instagram or here. It's totally up to you, bro. You tell me, Sagar. I think one more person is here. I don't know who is that fella. Because like he's staring at us. Now he's also gone. Okay, 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 okay. It's okay. Only Sagar and I is here, right? So should I continue this live streaming or should I end it right now? Sagar, are you here? I think better to end. Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, let's end it up. Okay. Thanks, Sagar. Like it was very interesting conversation, man. And the one who just joined. Okay, bye. You're. I'll see you everyone next time, guys.